Hey guys, welcome to day one of your Team Fit to Be training. We are so excited you guys are here. We have 7 days of training for you guys. These trainings are just to get to know the business a little bit better, kind of know the ins and outs and how to get started. So whether you're a coach who doesn't really know for sure how they want to run this business or a coach who's ready to go full speed ahead, these training videos are super good for you because it's only going to make you, like I said, more knowledgeable in the business and allow you to be more successful. So 7 days of training, 7 golden nuggets for you to learn more about this business, and we are excited to get started. So today we are learning about the Coach Online Office. This is day one, and we're learning about the Coach Online Office. Now, what this is this is your business center. So whenever you have questions, when you need to check the status of an order, whatever it might be, this is the place to come. The only way you're going to get to know this is to dive into it and get to know it really well. And that means just taking the time and spending some time in it. I've been in the business for a while now, but they always are adding new things and adding new training and videos and how to help out customers. And so I'm actually going to, in a little bit, share my screen so you guys can see what exactly I'm talking about. In the file section of this training, there is what's called a checklist. And it's just a checklist of things that I want you guys to have on hand so that you can have it readily available when you need it. Because these are things that either need to get done as soon as you become a coach, or also things that you need to have on file just in case maybe your customer needs it, or whatever it might be. So we're just going to get straight into this. The Coach Online Office is so helpful, like I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually share my screen, and I'm going to allow you guys to see what I'm exactly talking about. So I went to teambeachbody.com, and I logged on to Team Beachbody, and I went to sign in. I signed in with my email address that I created with Beachbody and my password. And then it came to something like this. Now, as a coach, your Coach Online Office is under Coach Online Office right here. Side note, if you click Previous Office View, this actually takes you to show orders that have been ordered right away. So let's say you have a customer and they don't know if they did it right. You can go into Previous Office View and actually check the status of an order, see if it went through, see if they ordered wrong. Because it doesn't necessarily show up in the system as an order right away. It might take 24 hours in the Coach Online Office. So if you look at the Previous Office View, that's what that does. So I'll just kind of show you just so you can see. So that's that. If you go to My Orders, and then you go to Customer Orders, this will show you all the different customers that you have. So that's what that is. Let's see. Hopefully, okay. Let's go ahead and go to the Coach Online Office. So, a couple of things that you want to do when you start out is you want to go to your dashboard. Okay, and this stuff right here, edit profile and basic information, all this stuff actually needs to be filled out when you become a coach. It's very important. So you can just go in and look at your profile information, your basic information, and before you become Emerald, which means 2 coaches on each side, this has to be 95% complete. So you might have a little bit, but I always like to do things ahead of time so I don't have to worry about them later. So take the time to look through here and actually go through and check that out and get your kind of profile complete. All right, so let's go into the Coach Online Office. I'm just waiting for it to load. So the Coach Online Office looks like this. This is kind of your business office. You might hear somebody call it the back office or COO, which is Coach Online Office. And this is where you can do everything. So on the right side has Coach Breaking News. These are just things that are going on in the business that they feel like is important that you need to know, whether it's a drop in a price of product, or, down at the bottom you can see your summit tickets, which is our annual get together through Beachbody. It has just different information. And then on the left side is all very, very good, important information. You see at the top that you have your Coach ID, which on your checklist, that is something that you need to write down. Then you have your upline, your star upline, and then you can go into your downline. And I've been a coach for a while, so that's why I have a little bit more. And these are just different alerts. So I have a new personally sponsored coach. I have 7 new coaches in my organization, and lots of just different fun stuff. This right here is actually where you see your Success Club points. So on, I think, day 3, you'll be learning about Success Club and the importance of that. This is where you can track to see how many points you have. You should be, if you are wanting to really work this business, hitting Success Club 5 is only going to make you more successful and for you to see that financial freedom. So this is where you find that. Now, these little tabs at the top are really important. I'm going to just go over a little bit of them. So another thing on your checklist is My EFT Management. This is where you are going to actually fill in your bank information so that your Beachbody checks can be directly deposited into your bank versus you getting a check in the mail, which is really, really important. Or not really important, just it's kind of convenient. So we get paid every Thursday. This has literally been a lifesaver to me. Just the payment and the weekly payment, at the beginning, you're going to be starting off with just commission. And as you grow your team, you'll be able to receive different kind of bonuses and perks in that way. But this is where you go to fill that out. Now, commission, my weekly commission, this is where you find what you made each week. Beachbody also has things a week behind. So let's say you're starting off your first week and you sold a challenge pack. You wouldn't actually see that until the following week. So you're getting paid for what you did the week before. This right here is called My Graphical Genealogy. This is what, I'm going to go ahead and show you mine, but yours probably does not look anything like this. But what you're going to see on yours is you're going to see your name, and then you're going to see a left and a right leg, and you're not going to have anybody on those legs yet, not yet. But what happens when you add 2 coaches on each side, you are actually getting to that first rank level, which is Emerald. And I'm not going to go into that, but I just wanted you to see this is where you go in and make sure that you're adding people to the right leg. And that's in another training as well. But one thing I want to tell you guys is that you always want, if you're adding a coach to your network, you always, always, always want to add them to the furthest outside leg. So you're never wanting to put somebody in the inside. You're always wanting to put people on the outside, the very outside. So like this is on the outside, this is on the outside, and that's great. Let's see. You can look at personal orders and customer orders. So if somebody has a question about something, this is where you can look for that. Let's see. This is really cool. These are business tools. So Beachbody actually, business tools and challenge group tools. So Beachbody actually gives you formats and templates to help you be a more successful business starter and just continue, in your journey. So if you're looking at those or looking at ways to add things to your challenge groups and need a little bit of help, you can always go into the Coach Online office and look at their ideas and kind of how they're starting off. And then always, of course, put your own spin on how you want your challengers to see you. So these are pretty basic, but it's definitely a good way to see, kind of the wording and different things like that. These right here are your Beachbody and your Shakeology websites. The cool thing about this is these are different links to your websites. This is also what you pay $17.95 a month for. You know, it's pretty awesome that Beachbody actually gives us this website and this Coach Online Office. We don't ever have to send out any orders by ourselves. It all comes from their manufacturing company. And so it's really nice that they do all the kind of the dirty work for us. And so we do pay a small business fee each month. So your Shakeology is $99, and then you're paying a business service fee of $17.95 each month. So when you see that come up on your bank statement, that is what that's from. We are so thankful and grateful that we don't have to mess with shipping packages and buying products in advance. People order it all through the website, and then it gets shipped out by Beachbody. Okay. So my business is something to just really go and inside and look at. All these things are really great. When you go to my downline, the graphical genealogy is the one that shows you, it's the one that shows you kind of like your downline and your triangle, your tree, or however you want to think of it. And then your sponsorship drill down. So let's just say this. So this is kind of what this looks like. I have my mom on my left side, and the plus means that there's coaches underneath her. So I can click on her and I can see all her coaches that she has, which is really nice, especially when your team starts to grow. It's nice to be able to keep track of that. So incentives and rewards is another good thing to go to, because it actually shows you different promotions. It tells you about Success Club. I actually went into the Success Club one the other day just to refresh my memory about, the perks of it, why we have it, why it's important to hit those goals, and things like that. So the Coach Online Office is so important because it allows you to kind of, one, learn more about your business, but two, it gives you access to so many different things. Oh, okay. I'm glad I remembered this, because this was the last thing I was going to show you guys. So this is your online office, right? If you scroll down to the bottom, there is something called FAQ. The FAQ answers all questions that you could possibly have. So if your upline is busy and you want to know something, I always go here to learn about this company more. So whether it's has to do with genealogy, it has to do returning an order, customizing your Shakeology, I want to know more about Success Club or a certain program. They have answered every single question in this, and it's so helpful. The last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the Contact Us. So Contact Us, Coach Relations is really awesome. This is also a way that you can, maybe switch a customer over to you, live chat with customer service or Coach Relations to answer any kinds of questions or issues that you might be having. And that's really important, because I've talked to them, quite a bit, and Beachbody does a really good job of putting people in that position to be very helpful. So I wanted you guys to make sure that you knew where that was. Also, like I said, this is kind of something that it's really good to just play around and, get to know more and better. The more time you spend in it, the more you're going to know it, understand it. And so that's video one. I hope you guys have learned a little bit. I don't want to stress you out and give you too much information, because I know this is day one, but this is kind of the business side of it. What you're going to be learning in the next 7 days is kind of the ins and outs and what makes us Beachbody coaches, what we do, why we do it, and then just kind of gives you a little insight. So I'm super thankful that you guys got on here today, and whether you're watching your videos once a day or clustered all together, that's totally up to you. we like to reiterate the idea that this is your business and it runs at the pace you want it. There's no penalties or charges because you're not maybe meeting goals. Those goals are set by you. Beachbody does give you an outline of how to be successful, but like I said, there's no penalties if that's not where you're at in your life or in this journey. So like I said, you're your CEO. You get to run this business how you want and grow and be successful in the pace and the rate that you want to. And as coaches, we are here to only encourage you and challenge you to be that person that you're wanting to be in this business. So I am excited to I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys. And if you have any questions, please contact your upline or just go to the FAQ, because like I said, they have tons of information there, and your Coach Online office really is going to make you a more successful business owner. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you later.